2 Grand Prix they did. This is Wang Zuhan and Wang Li of China. Nice smile. My Fair Lady by Frederick Lowe. The music.
And the only couple to get a level 4, or one of only 2 couples to get level 4 split triple twist in the short. Starting well with it here. Problem for her down on the first triple toe, and he taking his bow tie off and casting it aside. That should get a costume violation. There'll be a mandatory deduction for that. And she chose to do the double there, checking it out a little bit after the fall on the triple toe. He did the triple on the Sako. And a lovely group 4 lift. As we'd expect from the Chinese, huge throws. First throw with the triple Sako. Next up is the throw triple loop. She's going on, well done.
Huge height again, loads of length. Straight into the single arm position. Clipped, clean and sure on the lift. Heard the calls, you can hear the calls. Super unison.
Just gone out of sync at the end. Up until that last sit spin feature, that was excellent synchronization from the couple. Well, a load to admire from the couple that are
Together, the new kids on the block from China, and everybody in China, I think, who does pair skating is trained, of course, by Hongbo Zhao and Bin Han. I think there are no other pair skating trainers in China, and you can see the potential in this couple.
Yes, no doubt.
Again,
the Chinese
China,
dynasty, the story behind the Chinese pair skating is one that many of us are familiar with. Their coach, Hongbo Zhao, here is present. He, the Olympic champion in 2010. And the father of Chinese pair skating, Bin Yao, is on their coaching team as well. And it's just incredible as a coach. It's interesting to see on the elements, the throw elements, the salco, the throw salco, and the throw loop. You just see carbon copy technique from almost every Chinese pair team. They are just mirror images so often on these throws, and that's a sign of the coaching, really. You know, there's obviously one common denominator, and that's been Bin Yao, and now Hongbo Zhao, who they're greeting as they come off the ice.
And he can say, look how they do it.
Yeah.
And so out goes Peng and Zhang, out goes Su and Han, and he goes, do it like that, and they go, oh, okay.
Yes, too true. I think that's often the case, that the skaters will improve just by being around other stronger skaters. These were the problems, so she had big problems with both the side-by-side jumps. Down on the throw triple toe.
Looked like she had the rotation, just not the balance, and maybe the confidence as well to fight for it.
This was interesting. I don't know if you noticed, Nikki, he pulled off his bow tie. Obviously it was causing him problems, and he decided he was better off without it.
Now you think, so there'll be a costume violation, but I was thinking, is he going to take his jacket off as well, but it's tied on, but no, that's not part of the act here. Indeed, it's not an act, it's a competition. But it could be dangerous if that came off and was on the ice and you skate over it. So
yeah, and that's the rationale perhaps behind the costume violation. There's a mandatory deduction. You'll see that as their scores come up. But
it shouldn't be a violation, should it? Because he's doing it for safety reasons, do you think? That's what came up for me when you said
I think the ISU think that the skaters should be well enough prepared and organised to make sure that no mishaps like that happen. But he was able to take it off and throw it at the cameraman. So hopefully he picks it up later. He won't need it for the rest of the season, perhaps.
Okay, let's see. 118 is the highest they got. Well, it's not quite as high as that. Still not too bad. You've got the deductions for the falls.